Hi, I'm Ada Haslocker with the Divorce and Family Mediation Center, and today I want to wrap up my pieces on retirement plans and QDROs. So, the three things that we keep in mind during the mediation are as follows. The first thing is you can't negotiate something unless you have the facts on the table. So, when we look at retirement plans, sometimes people will say, I don't know, I'm going to keep mine and he's going to keep his, and that's okay. You can do that. But let's find out what the values are before we get down to the nitty gritty about whether or not you want to waive your right to the other one's retirement plan. Very, very important. We want to make sure we look at the statements, everybody's on the same page, and you know what's what. The second thing is that let's just say that you have decided that you are going to be dividing all of the retirement plans. So the easy way to do it and a way to save money, because each QDRO costs money to draft. I work with a company that charges $600 for each document. So let's just say that there are three plans for consideration. The wife has two, the husband has one. We look at the statements. We add all the money together, we divide it by two, and we see what each party is entitled to. And if there is a significant amount of money in one of those plans, let's say the wife has two, the husband has one, we would only have to QDRO the one plan and save money and not have to QDRO three separate documents. So there's a little more detail that goes into that, but that's the general way of thinking about it. And last but not least, and I mentioned it at the beginning and I'm going to mention it again, people will say, do we have to split them? What if I want to keep the house and he can keep the retirement plans? That's fine. But what we want to really be careful about is that all assets are not created equal. Retirement plans are monies that you're going to be receiving in the future. Generally, there will be a tax consequence because it will be considered income. If you're swapping out the retirement plan for the house has its own considerations. There may be capital gains that has to be paid. So we just want to make sure that we're comparing apples to apples and oranges to oranges before you go ahead and decide exactly what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. So please come to my table and let's discuss these very important issues together. Ada Haslocker, Divorce and Family Mediation Center. Thank you for listening.